What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and welcome back to episode 15 of Rags to Riches KL Rovers FC. Today, we are going to be making our AFC Cup debut. So, this AFC Cup competition is really intriguing to me, guys. I know, in the game, they actually call, Asian Confederation Cup. It is because of the naming, right? But in real life, it is actually called, AFC Asian Cup. So, which I'm just call it, as AFC Cup. And there's another one more competition, which is called the Asian Champions League. All right, so it is the AFC Champions League, if I'm not mistaken. It is called that. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, so this season we are going to be playing in the Confederation Cup, and it is very, very interesting, guys. So when you look at the stages, right, there's actually six different zones over here. All right, there's West Asian, Central Asian, Asian, East Asian, and South Asian. All right, so there's actually two South Asia. I'm not sure what's the difference between these. So this one doesn't have a group stage. Let's have a look at whether Muslim FC and New Radiant are in the South Asian Zone group stages. Yeah, they are over here actually. All right, so correction. There's five different zones. All right. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure why this playoff have actually been separated by any by this category. I'm not sure why is it separated. I really don't know about it. If you guys know, do let me know. Okay. I really don't know. Okay, so by the way, okay, let's get back to us. We are in the Asian zone. All right, so we are in Group H right now. Okay, where we are going to be facing Bing Dong from Vietnam, Persija Jakarta from Indonesia, and Western Sydney Wanderers from Australia. All right, so this is the team that I'm really, really afraid of in these group stages. All right, so when you look at their reputation, their facilities, and all, this is a really, really good team. And I'm not sure whether they are the best team in the competition or anything or not, but I can assure you guys that they are going to be better than us. When we look at their key player, right, Jorrit Hendricks, and we are going to be facing them today, in the second half of this episode. All right, so do watch it until the end if you want to see whether we can actually beat Western Sydney. Yeah, Western Sydney or not. All right, so when we look at him, right, playing as a defensive midfielder, he is amazing. This 31 years old, Dutch player. Yeah, he looks amazing. And yeah, look at his salary that he's actually getting paid by Western Sydney. That is actually 1/5 of our total salary that we are spending, for our team. All right. So yeah, this is gonna be one very hard, very hard opponent, to be honest. And if you look at this, right, only the top team, in all of the groups are going to get into the semi-final of the zone stages. All right, so I know it's a little bit confusing here. This is not as straightforward as the Europa Champions League or the Europa League or anything like that. All right, so when we look at the rules over here, right? Yeah, look at the competition stage, guys. You know, okay. So by the way, right now, okay, we have finishing in the third place in the Super League, right? We actually, did not had to go through a qualifying round. So we actually did not had to play the Asian Zone preliminary round and the Asian Zone playoff as well. All right. So we are now in the Asian Zone group stages where only the top team, only the top team from each group is gonna get into the Asian Zone semi-final. But there's one exception. Okay, there's one exception. The best team from the rest will qualify for Asian Confederation Asian Zone semi-final. All right, so as you guys know, right, when you look at this right now, okay, there's actually only hold on a second, let me just show you guys with all the groups. Okay, so in the Asian zones, right, there's only three groups. All right, so basically there can only be three top team, from these groups coming out, to play in the semi-final. But in the semi-final, as you guys know, we need four teams. All right, so whichever team that is going to finish in the second place, and I believe whichever team collect the most points, right? I think the fourth most points team, something like that. All right, I think they will get qualified for the semi-final. So even if we can't, even if we can't finish in the top of our group stages, I think there's still going to be a chance here. We are still going to be able to, qualify for the semi-final if we can actually beat the rest of the other teams. Maybe if we go against Bindong or Persija Jakarta, right? If we can beat them, maybe there might be a chance for us to finish second. And maybe if we can accumulate more points than any other team that finish in the second, third, and fourth place of their respective group, we might get into the semi-final. All right, so I know it's a little bit confusing, but this is what makes it interesting. I'm really intrigued, because this is the first time I'm actually playing. I know I'm a Malaysian myself, right? It doesn't bode well for me if I say this to you guys right now. This is the first time I'm actually playing the Malaysian League in Football Manager. So this is really new for me. This is very exciting for me as well. And I really hope you guys watching this video over here, you guys are excited as well. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. So today we are going to be facing, all right, Persija Jakarta and Western Sydney, as I told you guys in the second half. So this team, right, Persija Jakarta. All right. So they are actually in the non-playable league. Obviously, we have only loaded in our Indonesian league as a view-only league. All right. So they are playing in Indonesian League One right now. When we look at this, and right now they are at the top of their respective league. Okay. All right. So we are not supposed to be underestimating them. Their recent form are amazing. They have not lost in the last 5 games they have played, and their key player is a grayed out player. Is Ricky Salim. I know when you look at him, he doesn't look that great, but yeah, with the form that they are currently having, right, I think that could be a little bit, a little bit complicated for us, and I really hope, when we face against them, yeah, they only have grayed out players over here, so yeah, I'm not sure whether it's going to be easier for us to beat them because of that or what. We will know when we face them today. All right. So yeah, there's nothing for me to say about this team yet because yeah, there's nothing I can talk about. They love to play with a 4-4-2 diamond formation. All right. So they're going to be playing it narrow on us. So hopefully, our defensive midfielders are going to be up to the challenge here today. All right. So yeah, the Persija, yeah, that is what it's going to be. We are going to be facing them today, and I will have the Malaysia Cup quarter final second leg against Terengganu and Super League game against Penang. I will play that off camera, and we will come back for the Western Sydney Wanderers. We are only going to be focusing on the AFC Cup today. Alright, guys. So since the last episode, right, I have actually played 15 games in all of the competition. All right. So as I told you guys, last episode, when we were finishing last episode, I will come back for the Asian, for the AFC Cup, competition. And I really did not expect it, for us to be coming in back, at almost the end of the season here, because in the Super League, right, we are only left with another 5 more games for the season to end. All right. So, but, I'm really happy to tell you guys that our form have actually turned around. Okay, so when you look at the 15 games that we have played, right, we have only lost 3 games here. We have lost 2-0 against Negeri Sembilan and another 3-2, loss against Negeri Sembilan as well. Okay, so Negeri Sembilan have actually beat us twice and they knocked us out of the FA Cup quarterfinal. And to be honest, that is not ideal at all. And we lost very narrowly against JDT. We lost 2-1 against them. And if you look at the goal scorers, right, you guys might be seeing, some new names actually, in the score sheet. Yes, because I would tell you, the credit to this, the what this form turn around, right, is because of our new 3 signings, guys. So Abdul Rashid is my new left winger, new starting left winger, guys. Okay, when you look at his attribute, his current ability, his star rating, right, he's a very, very good Super League player. And I know he doesn't love important matches, but he's a very, very consistent player. And he's actually showing it on the pitch for us. When you look at his stats, right? In the Super League, he have actually had 10 appearances for us with 4 assists and 2 men of the match with an average rating of 6.99. I'm telling you guys, since I started playing him in the left wing, I know, okay, there are some games, if you look at the form chart over here, right, there are some games where he did not play well. But one thing I love about the team right now here, right, when Abdul Rashid doesn't play well, I have Ghazali on the bench. Ghazali, as you guys know, has been one of our best left winger, throughout these years. I've been playing him since I started, my career as the manager of KL Rovers, guys. All right, so this season he's actually quite good as well. But the problem with him is he's actually having a lot of, problem with injuries. So having, the likes of Abdul Rashid, playing as our first choice left winger, right, and Kazali on the bench, sorry. Okay, yeah, coming off the bench, whenever we need him, it is a really ideal situation for me to be in, and I really love it. Okay, so both of them on the left hand side has been seriously scoring goals, assisting goals for us, and yeah, they are one of the reason why our form have actually turned around this season. Gustavo Reis is my first ever foreign player signing. for this team. Not only my first player, first foreign player, but he is actually the first foreign player in the history of this club. All right. So when you look at this 18 years old Brazilian, right, he looks really, really good. Playing as a right winger, right? Look at his technical ability, his mental, his acceleration, his pace are really, really good for this level. All right. And he's 187 centimeter for Malaysian standard. He is really, really tall, guys. All right. So, yeah, but unfortunately, he's actually out with an injury with a twisted ankle. He's out for, he's been out for the past 2 weeks, I think. And he's going to be out for another 1 more month, I think. So, obviously, today, he's not going to be, making his live comp debut for you guys. But hopefully in the next episode, he will be fit and raring to go for us. All right, so in the Super League, right, look at this. He actually had 7 appearances with 5 goals scored and 1 assist, guy, with an average rating of 7.44. I am really waiting for when this boy is going to come back from his injury and start going, scoring more goals for us. Seriously. I'm really ecstatic with this signing. All right, so we have a new striker, and he is going to be Sammy Hena come out. All right, so this boy is actually a Swansea player. All right, he was actually released, and to be honest, I was not even looking for a striker, but he came through my scouting report, and when I looked at him, I knew that this is the advanced forward that I need for my team. All right, so as you guys know, currently we have Yasin, that is actually playing as our advanced forward. Look at this. Look at the difference of their ability. I know they look almost similar to each other and everything, right? But his form for us, right, has been amazing. Look at these guys. 4 appearances, 3 goals in the Super League. It's great. But in the Malaysia Cup competition, right, he have actually scored 4 goals in the last 2 appearances with an average rating of 8.65. In all competition, right, in 6 appearances, this boy actually have 7 goals. So I'm really, really excited to see, how this guy is going to grow more. I know his passing is not that great, but if he can score goals for me, right, I don't care whether this boy can pass or not. I really don't care. If he can score goals for me, if he can score 20 goals for me, right, for one season, I am not going to question his passing ability or anything like that. Seriously. I know, with this kind of with this kind of transfer, right, for the team, right, there are some players that I actually had to let go. So I sent Kugan for a loan to KL City FC. To be honest, right, I signed him with a lot of expectation on this boy. He have actually had 8 appearances for us in the Super League, right, but no goals at all. No assists, no goals, 6.71 average rating. Yeah, he was so underwhelming. I was actually paying him the big bucks. Look at this, 24.5K, right, per year for this team is huge, guys. Yeah, for that kind of money, right, he should have had amazing returns for us, but yeah, he was just not good enough. So, with the signing of Gustavo Reyes, right, I don't think, there was actually a need of him in the team. So I just let him go on a loan deal. So hopefully next season I will be able to sell him, sell him off permanently. All right, so another one more player, Ashraf Ismail also, he's actually off for a loan deal with PDRM. So yeah, this is also one of the boy that, to be honest, was not doing it for us with the signing of, Abdul Rashid on the left hand side, right? And we have Kazali as his backup right now. Ashraf Ismail, obviously, he was not going to get game time. And so I just sent him on a loan deal, to PDRM. PDRM are also a team in the Super League. So hopefully, he will be able to, play well. And hopefully next season, we are going to be able to sell him off. All right. So if Abdul Rashid and Kazali is going to be playing for us on the left hand side, this boy is not going to get the spot in the team, guys. All right, guys. So with another 5 more games to go in the Super League, right, we are currently sitting in the 6th place, but we are only 5 points behind Sabah that are sitting at the 3rd place here right now. Okay, so these 5 games, right, that we are going to be playing against, let me just filter it out because I'm not sure who we are going to be facing. Okay, all right, so let me show you guys the Super League. Okay, so our next 5 games, right, our final 5 games in the Super League is going to be against the likes of Penang, Pahang, Kedah, Terengganu, and Harini. And to be honest, these are all games that I can really, can really see the team winning. So we really need to make sure that we win all of these 5 games, and hopefully, the likes of Sabah, Terengganu, and Negeri Sembilan are going to drop points, because yeah, we are only 5 points behind them, but Sabah actually have a game on hand, against us. So yeah, we really need to make sure they drop point. We need to keep on winning and finish in the 3rd place, because I'm really not sure whether this team is good enough, to to fight, to challenge for the AFC Cup title this season. But I really want to be in the AFC Cup for next season as well. All right, I really want to see how the finances are going to improve this season once we start playing, in the AFC Cup. All right, if it's really amazing, if it start improving, then I will try to stay maybe a season or two more seasons longer, right, in the team, and yeah, see whether it can actually help to improve our finance, drastically or not. All right, so yeah, the main objective for this season is going to be try to finishing in the top three place. All right, JDT and Selangor are basically they're just long gone. So there's nothing we can do, to catch up to them. But Sabah, Terengganu, and Negeri Sembilan, they are still in the in the catch up distance. So I really want to catch up to them. And you know what? Let's not talk about Super League. Let's get into our AFC Cup debut. Alright guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Persija Jakarta here today. It's going to be Nazli in goal. Our four defenders are going to be Fauzi, Fuad, Jamil, and Zakaria. Mohammad Rosman, Mio Arifin will be our two defensive midfielder behind Abdul Rashid and Iswandi. Sammy will be playing alongside Mat Yaakob as our two strikers up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match, guys. Alright guys, I'm really excited here today, making our AFC Cup debut, This team, last two seasons, were in the M3 League. We got promoted with them, get into the Super League. And last season, in our first ever, first ever season, in the Super League for the history of the club, we managed to finish in the top three. We managed to, qualify for the AFC Cup competition. And today, here we are making our AFC Cup debut in Jakarta. All right, so look at the attendance here, guys. This is not the attendance that we normally get. 43,000 people, have turned up to see us play against Jakarta. Persida. I think it's Persida Jakarta, right? All right, so now the possession is with them. Okay, the goalkeeper is going to be playing it long, trying to look for their striker. Jamil got into the loose ball, playing it towards Mio Arifin. Now Rosman got into the pass. Sammy playing it towards Abdul Rashid on the left hand side. He found a pass towards Mat Yaakob. And Mat Yaakob, that was a chance to get our lead in this game. Oh my god. Alright guys, so we are going to have a throw in here. Fauzi is going to be taking that throw in towards Rosman. Back to Fauzi again. On the left hand side, he's going to try to look for Iswandi in the far post. And Iswandi is going to score our first ever goal in the AFC Cup, guys. This is what dreams are made of, guys. Seriously. Oh my god. I just love playing Rags to Riches, guys. Starting from, from nowhere. And now we are in the Asian Cup competition. Oh my. Seriously. 29 minutes in and we are leading this match here. Okay, so now Sammy lost the possession towards Ahmad. But I think it's going to be a red card towards a Persija Jakarta's player there. And that is going to be an advantage for us, guys. We really need to make sure that we win big against them. As you guys know, the best team, the fourth best team, will get qualified for the semi-final as well. And that is where we want to be. If we can top our, our group stage, that is going to be amazing. But if we can't, we want to be the top four team in Asian zone. All right, so now Iswandi trying to look for Sammy there. Sammy's shot was actually blocked, but we might still have a chance here. Zakaria now playing it toward Mio Arifin. Zakaria back to Mio Arifin again. He's going to be playing it back towards Jamil. Jamil, the highlight just ended. And there's another 5 more minutes left for the first half to end. It's going to be a throw in here. Fauzi playing it towards Abdul Rashid, our left winger. Playing it back towards Fuad. Fuad now to Zakaria. What is he going to do? He found a pass towards Sammy. Sammy playing it back to a Mio Arifin. And Iswandi is through. One-on-one with the keeper. And he's going to score his second goal in this competition. And look at this. Western Sydney have already scored 2 goals past Bindong as well. So, yeah. Seriously, if we can play well against Persija Jakarta and Bindong, right? And maybe if we can get a draw against Western Sydney, right? I think that is going to be great. Okay, so, but we will see. How are we going to fare up against, Western Sydney when we face them in the second half of this episode? I really don't know, I really hope we are going to be able to draw against them. But if we don't, I just don't want to get, I seriously don't want to get battered by them. That's the only thing I'm hoping for, guys. All right, guys, it's going to be a second half free kick here for Jakarta. Oh my god. That is one of the best free kick I've actually watched in this game here. And they have clawed one goal back through Maulana. Maulana's amazing free kick that I seriously I did not expect that he will actually try to, to go from there. Alright guys, it's the 60th minute here and we are gonna have a throw in yet again. Zakaria playing it towards Mat Yako. Now Rosman from the midfield towards Abdul Rashid. He's in the penalty box and he took a shot. And he makes it 3-1. Oh, okay, guys. Seriously, if we can score one more goal, right, and make the goal difference to be, to be 3 goals, I think it's going to be amazing. But look at this, Rosman, he had a lot of time, for him to pick up that pass. And Abdul Rashid, once he got that possession, right, he just got past his marker, got into the penalty box, and he just took that shot. Alright guys, so we are in the 65 minute and I think we need to make some changes here. Mat Yaakob, is actually having not a good game here today, So I'm going to be bringing in Muhammad Yassin here for him. Alright, and Jamil is also on a 6.5 average rating, not playing well. I'm going to be bringing in Azhar. So Azhar can play as our, right wing back and Zakaria can play as a center back there. I'm only going to make 2 changes here. I know they are, down one man, right? But they're still playing quite well. They're still creating chances. They have 4 shots on target to our 4 shots on target. All right. So yeah, I just don't want to take any risk. I don't want to make a lot of changes and just lose that team cohesion. The momentum that we actually have in the team. All right. So yeah, that was an amazing shot by Abdul Rashid there, but it was just off target. Okay. So now Nazli is going to be playing it towards Fuad. What is he going to do? No one is marking him. He's going to playing it towards Fauzi. Fauzi, look at this, right? With the way that we are playing, right? We are playing, with our wingers and all of them, right? Since they are playing very narrow, right? Our wingers are actually having a very good game. Iswandi with a 9.0 average rating. Abdul Rashid with 9.3. Fauzi with 7.2. Amazing. Seriously amazing. Now Zakaria found Iswandi. That was a chance to score his hat-trick here, guys. Seriously. Alright guys, so I've actually brought on Guna Sekran and Kazali for Abdul Rashid and Mio Arifin here. And let's see if we can score one more goal to just, put this game into bed here. Okay, now Setiawan playing it towards Kuswanto for Persija Jakarta. And now Rahman on the left-hand side playing it towards Setiawan. Setiawan back to Rahman. What is Rahman going to do? He's going to be looking for Akbar in the midfield there. Back towards Rahman. Rahman and Akbar again playing a passing game between them. Mustafa. Rahman. Setiawan is through. And he have one player in the penalty box, but he did not need him. Iman Setiawan clawed one more goal back. Seriously, guys. We are one man up against them. What are we doing? Can't we really? Seriously? We just can't. We just can't defend, right? They are 10 men down, right? And they still managed to score 2 goals past us. Okay, now we are going to have a corner kick here. Fauzi taking that corner kick. It's going to be an in-swinger. Is he going to be playing it near post or the far post? He's trying to look for Iswandi in the middle. Zakaria got into the loose ball and Kazali. That was an amazing shot. It hits the crossbar and went out for a goal kick. Alright, guys, it's going to be a corner kick here for Jakarta. And oh my god, Akbar. He got into the loose ball. He found a pass towards Kuswato. He had a lot of space for him to take a shot there. And we are seriously so lucky that did not hit, on target there. And Fuad. Okay, I think this is confirmed here. 4-2 scoreline. We are going to get our 3 points in our first game in AFC Cup here. Oh my god. Seriously. Although seriously, although one of their players actually got a red card, right? But they actually kept me, in the nerve there, seriously. This Persija Jakarta team, right? Seriously, we should not be underestimating them. Alright, but we went away against them. We scored 4 goals past them, guys. Seriously. That is an amazing performance by the team. And I really hope when we play against Western Sydney, it is going to be the same. Alright guys, so we actually managed to knock out Terengganu in the Malaysia Cup quarter-final. And now, we are through to the semi-final of the Malaysia Cup where we are going to be facing Pahang. Alright, so let's see which are the 2 teams that are going to be in the semi-final. It's going to be Selangor versus Perak. I really hope that Perak is going to beat Selangor, because I'm really sick of losing against Selangor. Seriously, I am sick of playing against this team. And I really hope, playing against Pahang, there might be a bigger chance, of us getting into the final of the Malaysia Cup. And this is the competition that I haven't won yet. Selangor won Malaysia Cup last season, so they are obviously going to be ready, to be playing in the final to win for the second time in a row. So yeah, I just really hope that Perak is going to knock them out. And in the Super League, we actually came back from 2 goals down to win 3-2 against Penang. Penang was actually 2 goals up, in the first half. And in the halftime, I actually made some tactical changes. We went more attacking and it really worked. In the 62-minute, Fuad scored our first goal. Mat Yaakob equalizing in the 69-minute, and in the 85-minute, Mio Arifin got us the winner. Seriously, I really thought that we were going to lose this match, but I really don't know how this team actually managed to conjure up an amazing comeback. And in the Super League right now, we are sitting in the 4th place. Okay, so this is the position that I really wanted to be in, this episode. And we are just behind Sabah by 5 points. They are still 5 points ahead of us with another game on hand. There's another 4 more games to play for the Super League to end. I really hope Sabah is going to lose point and we will win against the likes of Pahang, Kedah, Terengganu, and Harini in the Super League and make sure that we finish in the top 3 again. Alright, guys, so to be honest, right, I am really, really nervous about this game. I'm not sure how good Western Sydney's are, and yeah, for me, right, I would say if we can get a draw against them, it is going to be a huge win for me. Alright, but if we can get the 3 point against them, we are currently sitting at the top of the group stages. Okay, it is only 1 game played. There's another 5 more games to go, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. I just hope that we are going to be defensively solid against this team here today. If we can stop them from scoring, right, it is going to be amazing. And if we can score a goal against them, it's going to be even more amazing. Look at this, we are playing in a very, very important match here today in our home stadium, and only 1,000 fans bothered to show up. So if you guys see, right, the long term, this is going to be a problem, for us. All right. So I really hope that this will actually improve at the end of this season. We are going to start earning some money. Our financial situation is really bad, in this team. Or else, it is seriously gonna be, yeah, I won't be able to continue can't if we can't sign good players and everything, right? If I still have to, sign all these bargain players and everything, it is gonna be really hard for us to, bring this club to a next level. I can't really improve the training facilities, any of the facilities, because our bank balance are always in the negative, so the board doesn't agree to any improvement, any request that I make. Even I can't improve my coaching license as well. So yeah, I just really hope, that things will improve, since we are playing in the Asian, in the AFC Cup right now. And look at this, Western Sydney have actually got their lead here in the 22-minute, and Jayasimi, is it Jayasimi? I think it is Jayasimi, Dialang. All right, so he actually scored their first goal in this game. All right, guys, so we are going to have a goal kick here. Mio Arifin with the possession, playing it towards Muhammad Esa on the right-hand side. Now, Izwandi. He got past his marker there, passing it towards Mat Yaakob. He's going to be playing it all the way back to Jamil. Jamil now to Zabri. Mio Arifin playing it long, trying to look for Abdul Rashid on the left-hand side. Zabri got into the loose ball, and now he's trying to look for Sammy there. He just could not get into the header, and now Tanner for Western Sydney towards State. State playing it towards Sosa, their striker. Bagan. Oh my god, that was an amazing interception by Izwandi. He's on the right hand side. Can he get a pass through to any of our 3 players in the penalty box? Mat Yaakob had an amazing shot there, but it was saved by their goalkeeper, guys. Oh my god, that was our chance, to make it an equalizer, to find an equalizer there. And I'm not sure. I think maybe that shot actually hits the post or anything, because it is shown here in the match stat that we don't have a single shot on target. So I'm not sure what happened with that shot that, Mat Yaakob had, but yeah, it did not count as a shot. So, alright, so the first half scoreline is going to be 1-0 to Western Sydney Wanderers, and it is really not looking good for us, guys. Alright, so in the second half here, right, I'm just going to change the role, the role of our wingers and our wingbacks. So our wingbacks are going to go more attacking, alright, they are going to play as a wingback on attack, and our wingers are going to go on support duty. So hopefully, that will actually change the way we play, where our wingbacks are going to go further forward. They are going to overlap our wingers, and our winger will actually, oh my god, help to support our midfield, for the defensive duty. And yep, that is the second goal of Western Sydney's, and this is not looking good for us, guys. Seriously, 60 minutes in, and Jayasimi have scored his second goal against us, and that is an amazing, amazing goal. He cut into the right, from the left hand side, and he slotted into the back of the net. There was no chance for Nazli for a save there. And now Zabri playing it towards Zakaria. This is a kickoff highlight. I really hope this is gonna bode well for us. If they win back the possession, oh my god, and they go on to score their third goal, I am seriously gonna believe it. Now Iswandi lost the possession to Sosa. Hendricks now, this is their key player. We have seen him, during the intro. I've shown it to you guys, and Tate, that was an awful shot by him. I am really, really happy that he actually took that shot there just now. Seriously. Now Bagan playing it towards Hendricks. Hendricks, seriously, we are not even able to win, the possession from them, Oh my god. Tongi towards Tate. Okay. Fauzi intercepted the pass. Can we launch a counter attack here? Now Sammy playing it towards Abdul Rashid. He have Mat Yaakob. Oh my god. He should have seriously tried to look for a pass. There was a lot of players running towards the penalty box there just now. He had a lot of support, and that was an awful decision by him. I'm going to take him off. He's on a 6.2. I'm bringing in Kazali for him. Mat Yaakob is on a 6.1. So we are bringing in... Should I... You know what? I'm going to be bringing Muhammad Yassin there. Okay, so Yassin will play as our advanced forward, and Sammy will be our poacher. Okay, Fauzi is on a 6.3. I'm going to be bringing Barry Bright for him. And you know what? Okay, let's just confirm the change. We have done 3 changes here. Confirm the change, play on. I'm going to encourage the team. Okay, now Bennett's going to be taking that goal kick. Playing it long, trying to look for Sosa. Zakaria won the header. Now Iswandi is with the possession. Can we get a good attacking play going on here? Alright, on the left hand side, can he get a cross in? He's trying to look for Iswandi in the far post. Headed clear by Bagan. And now Sosa is with the possession. He's alone. But he have the pace, He just could not do anything. He had to play it back to Cleo. I think it's Cleor, right? Loria now for Western Sydney. He's playing it towards Bagan on the left hand side. Now Jessimi. They have already scored 2 goals past us, and he is a problem, guys. Look at this. Look at the way he's dribbling. Oh my god. He has scored 3 goals in this game, right? And that is his 3rd goal of the season. Seriously, he was just waiting, for him to go up against us and to score a hat-trick against us. And that was an amazing piece of dribbling done by JSME there. And seriously, that really deserved a goal there. Okay, guys, we are going to have a throw in here. Purai playing it towards Kazali. Kazali now to Purai. And we should remember this. Bindong actually managed to score 1 goal, against Western. And we are struggling to get our shot in here. Now, Sammy, he's offside there. Oh my god, guys. Seriously, this is not boding well for us, Guys, we need to be the 4th best team in the Asian zone. That's all I'm asking for. I don't want to be at the top of the group stage, I just want us to finish 4th, I just want to get into the Asian zone semi-final. That's all. Now, Muhammad Esa playing it towards Arifin. Arifin lost the possession to Loria, but he won it back immediately. Now Zabri to Purait. He have 4 players in the penalty box, and he found Yasin, and I think that is going to be an offside call as well. No, that is not an offside call. We have finally clocked 1 goal back against Western Sydney here. Okay. Alright. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Seriously. Alright, so you know what? It's the 75 minutes, right? I'm going to make a few changes here. Mio Arifin is tired. I'm going to be bringing Selva Raj. So Selva Raj can play as our ball-winning midfielder, and Zabri will be our segundo volante. Alright, so Zakaria and Jamil, both of them are not playing well. But the problem is I only have Hisham as our centre back. You know what? Let's bring in Samsudin. Take off Sammy because even against against Jakarta there just now, right? He did not play well, and now against Western Sydney, he's not playing well as well. So let's bring in Samsudin and see who knows if he can score maybe, a goal for us here, right? Now Yasin, he was alone there. He just could not do anything with that ball. He was forced to play it back towards Purai. Okay, now Yasin on the left hand side, playing it back towards Barry Purai. Guna Sekran Selvaraj. Jamil. Jamil to Zakaria. Zakaria, Zabri, Samsudin, Mohammad Esa on the right hand side. 4 players in. He found Samsudin, and Samsudin coming off the bench, making it 3-2 for us. Oh my god. Seriously, guys. Oh, you guys are giving me hope here. You guys are seriously giving me hope here. Can we find an equalizer? And if we can get 1 point from this match, right, this is going to be a huge win for me. And you know what? I'm going to demand more here. There's another 9 more minutes to go. Can we make this happen? It's going to be a corner here. Iswandi trying to look for Jamil. He could not win the header, but Zabri! Oh my god, that is an amazing equalizer. That is an amazing comeback. 3 goal downs against Western Sydney. And we have clawed 3 goals. That was an uphill battle. I really thought that we were going to lose against this team, and we have equalized in the 84th minute. Oh my god. Please do not concede here, guys. Seriously, we really need to be defensively solid. Alright? Okay, if we can score a winner, that is going to be great, but 1 point is going to be a win for me. 1 point is going to be a win for me. Loria now towards Hendricks. JSC, this guy gives me hype. Whenever I look at him, right, he really gives me hype. Mohamed Esa won back the possession, amazing, but that clearance was not good. Now Brillante towards, how do I pronounce his name? Cleor. Okay, now Gerdik to Loria now Tong Yik. Okay, back to Tong Yik. I think is that a Vietnam or Myanmar name? I'm not sure. Is it a Chinese player? I'm not exactly sure as well. Now Tanner is going to take a shot. It hits the crossbar, and Mohammad Hessa is going to clear it. Okay, Iswandi playing it long, trying to look for Samsudin. Tong Yik won the header there, and it's going to be the end of the highlight. Guys, just let the time trickle away. If you look at this, I know we had a better XG. We had 2.24 XG, but they had more shots on target, and we managed to come back from 3 goal downs and get the 1 point against Western Sydney Wanderers. We do have a chance, guys. We really do have a chance. Look at this. After playing against Western Sydney, right, we are at the top of the group stage, guys. Oh my god, that is an amazing comeback. Look at this. In the 73 minute, Yasin scored our first goal. Samsudin coming off the bench, he scored our second goal, and an equalizer from Zabri in the 84th minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to tell the team, well done, lads. You have just proved a lot of people wrong, in avoiding defeat. That seriously, we did really, really amazing against this team, Alright guys, so for our next episode, right, I will be back for our 2 final game of our group stages. It is going to be against Persija Jakarta and Bindong from Vietnam. Alright, so, it is going to be the end of the season as well. Alright, so let's see if we can keep the season going, if we can qualify for the Asian Zone semi-final. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.